afternoon, morning, evening, or night. How are you guys doing on this fine Wednesday? You guys doing good? You guys doing great? Synonyms for good, antonyms for bad.
Say 31 months, yay.
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry. I sound energetic and happy right now, but I am actually genuinely, I am ridiculously pissed off. I'm really pissed off. Oh man, long day. It's been a long day today, and I'd love to explain exactly why I'm pissed, because you're probably wondering to yourself, why? Why oh why? What's happened today? What happened today, Monsieur Thaf, that has caused you to not be in a good mood? Yes. I will explain to you exactly what's happened today, but before we do so, actually no, wait, after I get my hand tracking, why Hack always gets my, see, I like hand tracking, but a lot of the times Hack moves my shit. Where's my shit? Hold on, chat, spin while I get the stuff sorted out. Where is it? It's somewhere. I know it is. Yeah, there you are. There you are. Right. Obligatory Windows noise. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Yes. Yes. All right. Anyway, why am I pissed? Why am I pissed? Let's cut the crap and let's get right into it. All right. There we go. All right. Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Say 31 months, yay.
Yeah, so you're probably wondering why I'm angry, and you could probably hear it, but let's explain this wacky little week that's happened up until today. So, the week begins, and the first thing that happens, or at least the second thing that happens, this hand tracker is broken. I might just not use the hand tracker. Point is, the second thing that happens this week is the power explodes. Like, something in the area straight up tripped. There was I don't know what exactly happened. I genuinely don't know what happened. Like, there's lots of like, there's an article or something like that. I think something underground must have tripped and it caused a power surge, which knocked out the power in the entire neighborhood. No, in the entire neighborhood. It wasn't just me, it was the whole neighborhood. Oh, well, we got a hype train, so I guess I can explain while the hype train's going on.
Glad to be here all these years. Also call me deaf, but I don't hear any of the audio buzzing you were talking about earlier.
You'll be able to hear it once the VOD's revealed, because the music is obfuscating quite a bit of it. Anyway, point is that the entire neighborhood's power got knocked out. The reason why I know it's not an isolated incident is because my internet provider texted me in the morning saying, yo, there's no internet in your area, we're investigating it. So it definitely wasn't just like, oh yeah, the neighbor finally had enough or something like that. No, the whole neighborhood's, like the whole area's power got knocked out, and the fuse box, or the fuse that powered my GoXLR audio interface exploded, or something similar, pretty much. Meaning that when I woke up, so I went to bed and I put the PC to like sleep. I locked it, I turned off the monitors, but I put the monitors on standby. I went to bed with some of the lights like still on, just in case. I wake up, my GoXLR lights are off, which means that it's completely dead. My PC is off. My monitors are entirely gone. Like, my monitors are off. Now, I turn on my monitors, they're fine. I turn the PC on, it's fine. But the GoXLR is not working at all. So the fuse is completely damaged. And that means I have to either get a new one or get a GoXLR entirely. Now, the GoXLR is working right now, but here's the problem. I have a spare power, but I have a spare power adapter for the GoXLR, and it doesn't work as well. When I initially went and bought it, I thank the lucky stars that I bought it in the first place, because I have a spare now. But when I bought it and I was in Discord, a lot of people who I was in calls with on Discord reported buzzing. They reported buzzing. I can hear the buzzing while music is playing. The entire, this I went to a website dedicated to buying accessories for this audio interface, only for them to tell me, oh yeah, no, this is definitely for this audio interface. I go and buy it, it doesn't work. So I guess I'm a mug. I guess I'm an absolute mug. Now, I got a spare fuse yesterday. I got a spare fuse, like, I think about 2 days ago, right? And the fuse adapter costs about £25. I wanted to get the delivery the next day so that I can have it for stream. So I pay 25 quid. I pay £25. So basically, I pay exactly the same amount of money for the device itself for the next day shipping, right? And you'd think if next day shipping is the next day delivery, if that is that expensive for something like that, you'd think that I'd get it today in the morning. And UPS were like, hey, we've got your item. You're gonna get the item today. And I go and check, and I'm expecting it. I don't get it, so I check the UPS delivery site, the tracking information, and you know what they say? They say it hasn't even left the original country. It hasn't left the original country! And they also said, well, we won't be able to give you a date in which you're going to get it. They said, we're not going to be able to give you a date. They said, we'll give you a date when we can. I needed it yesterday. And they fucked me now. So, yes, you're going to have to deal with potential buzzing. If you're watching this on the VODS channel, that is the reason why this microphone is buzzing. It will be fixed, hopefully by the next stream. But, yeah, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I've not had a good day. I mean, well, today's my dad's birthday though, so there was that. I spammed my dad with a lot of images on the WhatsApp group chat and everything, so there is that. But yeah, so I haven't had a necessarily good day. It's been a load of bollocks that I had to deal with.
Sorry to hear, Mr. 9-2. Happy birthday, Papa 9-3. At least we'll watch local peak tie 8.
Yes, true.
22 months.
Thank you for the 22 months, Mishi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a ton. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm in a bit of a angry mood. Wasn't there an incident like 2 to 3 years ago where your Go XLR got fried? Yes! There was an incident where it got fried then, and do you know what's crazy? They don't make Go XLRs anymore. The ones that are in stock right now are the last ones left in general, because you know the software manufacturers and the software developers, they all got laid off last year. So I am using something that is technically out of date. Will Jed be joining for Local 58? No, he's asleep. He'll be joining for other ones, but we're handling Local 58. Listen, you're big chat. You're big chat. You can handle it. I don't need someone else with me for Local 58. I'm a big boy. It's like I'm a big boy. You can handle it. Like pull up your bootstraps. You can handle it. Giving my hellos before my shift starts so I shall silently lurk. Hope everything works out because that's shenanigans. Oh, yep. Yep. That's also why I forgot to add something to the throne. Hold on. I forgot to add something to the throne. Really quickly. Where is it? Where is it at? It was this gooseneck phone holder arm. Does it work for the Maxes though? Hold on, let's check compatible phone models. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see a bit of a predicament here. They edited the title of this Amazon listing to say iPhone 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, XS, XR. But I checked the compatible phone models in the description, and you know what they say? Do you know what it says? It says the latest one it's compatible with is the iPhone 14. So they've just been adding new... They've just been adding new phones to the title. Well, that's orcs. Anyway, do I add this? It doesn't look secure. I can't lie to you guys. It doesn't look secure. When did people buy these? I'm gonna go get this and see what happens. All right, let's put this on. Let's just put this on my throne. And what's the add to throne button? Yes, we are watching Local 58 today, but we got to do our dailies first. Wait, why did it sign me out of it again? Why does it keep signing me out of throne again? All right, wait a minute. Could not get product info. Well, that's a lie. I just saw it. All right, the house project, stream equipment. All right. The throne has been updated. The first thing we got to do is go check the throne. Actually, no, let's do Wordle. By the way, Thaf, can we get the fuck Discord out of the way? What do you mean fuck Discord? I mean, bro, it's been 10 years since I used it. What you want to do? Go back to go to Skype? we've had this global age verification, bro. We've had this shit for like 4 months now. You're telling me from the UK this had to deal with this already for a couple of months. Now the rest of the world's gonna get what we had. The rest of the world's now gonna get what we had to deal with. Getting 1% of the troubles that we've had to deal with since Keir Starmer took control. We already have this issue, and I already bypassed it by using Gmod. Like just use Gmod, forehead. It's only an issue when the Yanks have to deal with it. Anyway, off the glasses, on these glasses, let's do our dailies. Let us do our dailies. Now, we've already heard this, but thank you, Mishi, for the sub.
Happy birthday, Papa 93. At least we'll watch Local Peak Tie 8 for 22 months.
Alright, we have to go for Beast. Alright, we go for Beast first. We have a bit of a breakthrough here. E, okay. So A is there. So, hang on, so A has to be there. So, what about Medal? Medal of Honor. Okay, we've got E and A. Wait, oh, that could be a lot, actually. Wait. Where? Okay, hold on. So it has to, it can't be metal. Shut up! Sorry, I don't know why Siri went off there. Where is? Okay, I think it starts with P. P-E something A-L. It can't be petal. Or not A-L, sorry. Something P-E something A something. Hey Pasty, thank you for the sub.
I was expecting a funny mic frown.
We could do funny mic. I could funny mic it. I could. Hey, you guys want funny mic? I could still do it. Wait, can I actually still do it? I can't even remember whether I can still do it or not. Get the Blue Yeti, dude. It's not the Blue Yeti. That's not funny mic. I'll show you funny mic. I will show you funny mic. Give me 1 second. I just have to switch the index microphone to the C920 microphone. There we go. Yeah. All right, you guys ready for some funny mic? I'll do the rest of this with funny mic. You guys asked for it, so yeah. I don't even know when it's gonna work. Anyway, yeah, so that was God, I love the funny mic. Listen, I don't want to put the funny mic on all the time. Like, you know how loud it is? I actually don't know how loud it is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I won't be able to hear how loud it is until until I watch the stream back. I won't be able to hear how loud it was. So I have no idea how loud it was for you guys. I will say though, yeah, so vegan was the word. That's good. The thing is, everyone's like, I kind of got tired of doing Scrandle. Well, I think we'll return to Scrandle on Sunday, I think. But anyway, now that we've done that, let's go have a gander at the throne. Let's see. All right, if you guys have been suggesting anything. Out of stock? Wait, what's out of stock? No! Oh no! Oh, it's out of stock! Oh no! And that was the man. Well, that's unfortunate. No seal. No seal. It's what if I told you that Funny Mike was completely muted on stream clips? I just realized this spot's gonna be completely silent. I forgot that it's not on the Twitch VOD track. Oh, mate. I forgot it's not on the Twitch VOD track. It's not gonna, you won't be able to hear it. So it's gonna be it's gonna be mass delusion. I just realized it's gonna be mass delusion. Like, you can say there's Funny Mic, you can just say that my mic was just muted. Well, VOD starts now then. Well, I mean, it's only gonna be like 2 minutes of that VOD's gonna be muted. Quick, put it back on. I can't. It's only for you guys on stream. You're going to have to screen record. You're going to have to either screen record or the alternate option, which is whipping out your phone and just filming your screen. So yeah, you get stream exclusive stuff. You get stream exclusive stuff. Like, I don't want to be looking at Throne or during using Funny Mic. But anyway, yes, speaking of Throne, I'm going to slightly rebrand the Throne a tiny bit. Like, a lot of the renders that I used for each of the categories are slightly outdated. I also want to add more suggestions and more categories and everything, because I want to have the Throne, I want to try and use the Throne in tandem with future content. So when I have content ideas for streams, especially during the subathon, and considering that Throne now operates on Prime, meaning that I will be able to get stuff the next day, I think I will try and incorporate Throne and its content to content on stream. Because recently, Jed went and bought the bomb. Jed went and bought me a da bomb, and I got it, and I haven't used it yet, and I'm really, really worried. I've kept it in the kitchen. It's like, I don't want to use it. I also received today, I received the vinyl. I received the Future Past vinyl, the Duran Duran Future Past vinyl. Is that a Spice thing? Yeah, it's the bomb from Hot Ones. Like a couple of milli Scovilles. You haven't tasted the bomb? No. No.
For a surge protected wall socket.
Oh my god, Pasty. Oh my god. Oh my god, Pasty. I didn't expect it to be so loud. It's a jump scare for a reason. Thank you, Pasty, for the £100 for a surge protected wall socket. I actually just bought today. I just bought one. Actually, thank you. That actually, unironically, I'm not joking. No bullshit. That has covered the cost for the wall socket. I bought it today. I actually did buy it's from Dynamode and it's used for server racks, and it's 16 plugs. Instead of what I currently have, which is 12. it's 12 of them. I was trying to get the 20 plug one, but not only will it not arrive until March, but it also costs like 215 quid. So I was like, maybe not. So yeah, because I'm gonna force Pricey to come over again, and we're going to we're gonna sort out the room. This is the first time he's finding out about this, by the way. Yeah, this is the first time he's finding out about this. I'm going to ask him for another day. We gotta do it. Anyway, yes. In terms of stuff that's currently on my throne, I think I'm happy with what's there. Let me just check suggestions one more time. Lego SpongeBob SquarePants. Only if we move the PC plug at the same time. Sure. Anyways, that was my yearly appearance. See you, everyone. See you, Pasty. Until the subathon. I'll catch you later. Also, I was going to say, I hope your work is doing well. We've got to have the NAS discussion. I will see you later, because I do have to discuss that with you. But yes, I wanted to say a couple of things before we actually begin with the content, because I don't know how long. Bitcoin did minus 59546%. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. Oh fuck, I literally was oh my god. Did I tell you guys? I got a couple of weird stories I gotta tell you guys. So let me go onto this screen so I don't get hit with can I reload overlays, please? There we go. All right, let me explain my weird week that doesn't include the things exploding. Did I tell you guys that while I was actually I didn't tell you guys this. I was gonna tell you, I've only told people on Discord, but yesterday, or I think the day before yesterday, when I was walking home from Tesco, I saw two guys fucking at a bus stop. Or well, a couple fucking at the bus stop. I'm not joking, by the way. No kidding. No bullshit. I was walking home from Tesco, I was listening to music, right? And I was just like, all right, cool. So do I need to get a bus? I was looking at the Google Maps app and checking when the bus is going to arrive. Now, I was I think about 20 meters away from the bus stop when I saw two people at the bus stop. There was also, extra detail, there was also some drinks. There were some drinks and they looked like alcoholic beverages from a distance. Now, as I thought they were just waiting for the bus. I didn't realize what was going on. Then I walked closer. As I walked closer to the bus stop, I noticed the position that they were in, and I was like, maybe they're just cuddling and stuff like that. I mean, it's not abnormal for two people to be cuddling in the rain under a bus stop at like 7 p.m. or was it 8 p.m.? It was around that time. But anyway, so I was like, I thought nothing of it. And then as I got closer, I could see the guy thrusting into the gal. I was like, see, now I could see that, right? And I decided to ignore it the best I could because I was looking straight forward and I glanced and I was like, I literally I just kept walking, and then I had to. It took me about like 8 seconds for me to realize what happened. So I looked behind me to check if the bus was gonna arrive, and no, yeah, they were fucking. Oh, I did that once. I did not ask. I didn't ask. I haven't been like, oh, like this short, or like this TikTok if you've done it before. Like this TikTok if you've shagged someone at a bus stop before. Yeah, why didn't you tag someone in the comment section who's done that? Let people have hobbies. Well, I did. I mean, I did. Wait, is it the near bus stop? No, it's what do you mean Price? I'm specifically talking about the bus stop that's closest to the Tesco. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's the bus stop closest on the way back from that Tesco. Pricey knows what it is. Yeah. So you know how awkward it is? There's no space between the bus stop and then just the pavement. So I had to just, you know, walk forward, just like, just. But yeah, that was something weird that happened. What else weird happened? I need to remember. No, I can't remember. But yeah, that's something that happened to me this week. Imagine walking off the bus and man's giving. Bro, that'd be mad awkward. Imagine you're just like, thanks, bus driver. Because realistically, what do you do in that situation? I've seen enough things in cinema theaters to reconsider sitting there. No, but drop kick and run. No, okay, Pasty, now you mentioned that. I don't think you could get away with shagging in a cinema in the UK. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't think you'd be able to get away with it. Now, here's the reason. I don't know whether this is all cinema chains, but if you live in the UK, this might be I have no idea whether this is like common in places that aren't London. But let me just quickly explain. So essentially, in View Cinemas, for example, they have a CCTV at the front of the cinema, a public one. So you know how you walk into the cinema, let's say, for example, there's a View Cinema that I used to go to, right? And in that cinema, you walk up you can get your tickets at the bottom floor. Well, you're supposed to get your tickets. Who the fuck messaged me? Oh, it's a business email. Anyway, so you get the you go up the escalator to the View Cinema, right? And after you get your ticket, and the second you walk up those escalators, there's like movie posters and stuff, but there's also a TV screen right next to the movie poster. Now, this TV screen it's split into 9 different screens, and they interchange with each other. Those are CCTV views on each and every one of the screens in the cinema. They go and they change between like screens 1 all the way to like screen 13. But yeah, so it doesn't show the screen itself, it shows all the seats. So if you tried to shag in a cinema, you're going to get clocked, because there's going to be an incident where, let's say, a curious person is going to look at the CCTV and is going to look up and just be like, wow, look, oh my god, this cinema is empty. Wait, hold on, what's going on in the corner of that cinema? Wait, oh, and then they go buy tickets, and then they walk in, and then they go sit right next to the couple. Like, imagine going on. Yeah, so I don't know whether it is on every cinema, but the View Cinema especially, you cannot get away with shagging. You cannot. It is not possible, because it's either that or you have to make it a spectacle. Locate the CCTV and make direct eye contact, just like. Yeah, so you have 2 shows to watch then. Imagine shagging and you get jump scared by the turn off your mobile phone voice. Yeah, back in the day when it was Mark Strong just going, boo. Makes you notice, doesn't it? A little bit of darkness. It's time to enjoy the big screen experience with no sudden ringtones, no glaring screens, no talking. So sit back, relax, switch off your phone, and switch off from the outside world. Anyway, let's traumatize the bored kid looking at CCTV cameras. You tried to do that in the cinema, I'm immediately jump scaring you. Yeah, well, yeah, I would be very surprised if you didn't. Anyway, before we get straight to the local 58 thing, I'm gonna do one quick reminder of the throne. Oh no, the seal. I might have to remove the seal. Chat, I might have to remove the seal from throne. Unfortunately, it's unavailable. I might have to delete it. I might actually have to delete it, chat. No seal. Can we get a different... Did you get the tungsten cube, though? Oh, my fucking God. You've reminded me. You've reminded me. I still haven't got it because the US... It's a big US moment. I haven't got it yet. I literally... Throne has gone through the process of, oh, yeah, here it is. I haven't got it. It's been... How long has it been? It's been like 5 months, has it not? 4 to 5 months. I still haven't got it. Yanks, what's going on? Tungsten turns out to be one of the best investments in the past X years. It did 3,000%. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. They saw it was there and they were like, just... Yeah, do not get me started on some of the stuff. That's why I've been very, very anal about things being on Amazon, because at least if it's on Amazon in the UK, I'll actually get it. Everything that I've gotten on Amazon in the UK, I have received. I've got the vinyl. I've got the I've got the bomb. I got the beanbag. I got a couple of things. So I don't know, guys. Hey, we're having a rough time here. Yeah, you can say that one again. Anyway, yeah, the Amazon UK seal is still available. It's specifically because we went for the largest version. All right, anyway. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I fucking hate living here. I fucking hate living in the UK. Imagine coming home from Africa where it's sunny. It's nice, it's sunny, it's warm. We haven't had sun since the start of the year. We haven't had sun since last year. It has rained every day since the year started. Since the year started, it's rained every day. It's bollocks. Anyway, I will say, now that we've gone through all of that, I don't want you guys to get hit with ads. I think it's time to begin watching Local 58. Watching Local Peem. So exclamation mark wish list for a reminder as to the throne. I'm constantly going to be shilling it, and I'll do an ad time so I can get a drink, and once the ad is over, it's boom! It's really loud! That's really loud! I'll see you guys after the commercials. And we are back from the break.
Of course I show up at an ad break, Thaf spin.
Yeah, of course you show up at an ad break. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Anyway. Chat, it is time. It is time once again. I'm gonna record this, but I don't think I'm gonna record this for a T9 video. But just in case I do, and this is on the very unlikely case that this turns out to be a T9 video, chat, say hi to yourselves in the future. Say hi to yourselves in the foreseeable future. Anyway, so what we are watching today, yes, watching. I know you guys are all like, oh my god, Thaf is meant to be playing video games. I can't believe he's doing React Andy again. He's run out of content. Well, to that I say, located on the next screen is a series that you guys are all very much familiar with. I mean, come on, it's like the godfather of the genre in which my next main channel video is focused on, and it really doesn't need any more introduction, and it goes by the name of, drum roll please, I just remembered, after looking at my keyboard, I remembered what I was gonna say. My keyboard's busted too. So anyway, it goes by the name of, I'm going to reload the overlay so I don't get interrupted by an E, because I'm sick and tired of getting interrupted by E's. It is Local 58. Yeah, it's Local 58. Did you guys know that if you add 9 to Local 58, you get a really, really special number?
I hear the grounding issue in your mic. This is obvious, I know.
Because you're not the first person to tell me that. I think I've never heard this one before. Stop me if I've heard this one. There's a buzzing issue in my mic, and it's caused by a fuse exploding. I've never heard that one before. In fact, you know what? Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna get that sorted out. I promise the next stream is going to improve. I'm really, really sorry. It's the first time I've ever heard it. Anyway, thank you for the sub though. I do appreciate it. Genuinely. I actually genuinely do appreciate it. Wait, did the fuse explode in your sound card or the mic? No, it was the fuse in the Go XLR, and it was the only one that broke. Everything else was completely fine. That's how cursed it was. Anyway, point is, it's Local 58 we're watching today. For those of you guys, I mean, it doesn't really need any more introduction other than what you've seen. Look how many videos are there to watch. There's really not much. And I think the biggest thing about Local 58 is, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this series means a lot to me. I'm like, no word of a lie, no fronting. This series means so much to me. I really, really love Local 58, and I think this is the gold standard and the unseated champion of the whole concept of analog horror. Like shit, it kind of birthed the whole damn thing after found footage. I'm probably going to go into it in more detail when I work on the main channel video, and I guess if you're watching this on the second channel, because this is definitely going to be out before the main channel video, Local 58, I'm going to be working on a video on the main channel about analog horror as a genre. It's taken me so long to work on this concept that analog horror has kind of come and gone. Like, when analog horror first started out, it was like a great form of entertainment during lockdown, especially. That's when it kind of blew up. Everyone's at home and looking at scary broadcasts. It was the perfect blend of those old broadcasts that have some scary imagery when you're younger and just straight up cosmic horror as well. And Local 58 is the best example of that, created by Chris Straub. If you don't know who Chris Straub is, he's old. Well, okay, I know I've made loads of jokes. Chris, I know you're probably gonna watch this. I'm joking, okay? But Chris Strom is the creator of Local 58 and is also the creator of Candle Cove. Yes, he's done this twice. He's done this twice. He's gone and like created a genre of internet horror twice. That's why I could never hate him. I can never hate him. He's done so much for internet horror that I am, yeah, he gets leeway in whatever production he does next. Anyway, I don't really know whether I'm going to go through like absolutely all of the stuff, including the ARG. Maybe I will. I don't know yet. But for now, let us go and enjoy Local 58. If you are here watching this on the new upload on the VODS channel, I did react to it years ago. This is with a new lens. So yeah, sit back, relax, switch off your phone. No, actually don't switch off your phone because you're probably watching this on your phone. Switch off your brain and let's go for it. Let's start with Thank you, SDR11. Thank you for the sub. Let's just start with, wait, first let me check in the playlist if I can just do it from here. Can I do all of Local 58? No, I can't do it like that. All right, let's start with, you are on the fastest available route, or route. All right, here we go. Yes, yes, let's go. Let me just put this here. There's no subtitles? No subtitles, of course. All right. Okay, wait, but first, sorry, first and foremost, this first one, it's called the Midnight Movie, right? So they just had this playing on the channel. Also, are we playing the game associated with it? You are confusing Local 58 with Gemini, which is also a GOAT series. Oh.
Proceed to the highlighted route. Continue on Holbrook Park Drive, then in 500 feet turn right onto North 38th Street. You will arrive at your destination in 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Honestly and truthfully, I would not have listened to the instruction. You know what this is giving? It's giving Apple Maps when it first came out. Also, yes, Gemini's got a game. It is a tie-in to, it's literally in universe. So, we'll get to that when we talk about Gemini.
Turn right onto North 38th Street.
2014. Crud checks out with Apple Maps, no? Holy shit. Holy shit, maybe it was.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Merritt Parkway. You are on the fastest available route.
No, we're not. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna keep an eye on the time. Oh. Wait, how much time passed there?
You are on the fastest available route.
Only 4 minutes. Although it does seem to glitch to 50 minutes later as well. I saw 2:47.
Turn left onto Merritt Parkway, then take the on-ramp to Highway 114 North. Traffic ahead, rerouting. In
That's
10 miles,
bollocks.
take exit 17, then
Wait.
turn right onto Quarry Utility Road South.
Wait a minute. It said traffic ahead rerouting. That just doesn't look.
You are on the fastest route.
Minecraft thunder sounds. And he's driving on the wrong side of the road. Holy crap.
2.8 miles. Keep right to stay on Service Causeway H516. You will arrive at your destination in 14 minutes.
Bro. I said this when I initially reacted to it. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to make a note of this because I'm going to mention this in the main channel video. At what point do you look at this and realize maybe I shouldn't be here. Like, at what point do you go and you look at where you're going on a road like this, and if you don't say, okay, let's turn around and go home, you're not real? Nah, this looks normal. Okay, now, at 5 a.m.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Head east for 1/4 of a mile.
Fam. Seriously, get real. Actually get real. The protagonist has to have been like, maybe they were in the occult or something. Make a U-turn on that road when it's rerouting? What?
Then follow signs for do not enter.
It literally says follow signs for do not enter. Bro, why are we at the, it's like, where are we right now? Oh, we're at the evil forest. We're at the evil forest full of children that got brutally murdered and left alone. Why the fuck are we here, you bellend? I refuse to, they have to have been in the occult.
Continue on unnamed road. Then, in 300 feet, turn off your headlights.
Bro. What? Unnamed road, and then turn off your headlights. Why are they listening? Yeah, why did they listen? And then there, oh, you can see it. You can see it for a second. Hold on. There. That's our first glimpse, and that be looking like Siren Head's kid. I took this cursed GPS and followed exactly what it told me. This is what I found kind of protag. Yeah, this is the kind of story that you'd see on No Sleep. OMG, it's TV head from Skibbity Toilet. I don't think that doesn't look like TV. That looks like the camera head's more like. I don't think it's a TV head. I don't think it's there. No, that looks like the camera, but it doesn't have the on the camera heads in Skibbity Toilet like dripped out. Why is he butt ass naked? I want to apologize to T9. He's not idiot. He's a great guy. You called me an idiot? That's not nice. Anyway.
Make a U-turn. Your destination is behind you.
Oh.
Rerouting.
Oh, I'm now.
500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
See, that was cool, right? That scare is cool, but at the same time, why did it get to that point? Why did it specifically get to that point before the guy was like, maybe we shouldn't be here? This is why you don't drive a Nissan Juke.
Destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
Damn, it was really slow as well. Damn! The entire car's destroyed!
You have arrived.
And that's it. And that is it for the first installment of Local 58. Now, let's talk about it a tiny bit before we continue to the next one. Essentially, sorry, my watch is going off. But I have to like sit on my hand to shut my watch up. Anyway, with you are on the fastest available route, I think that is an interesting start to things. I kind of like that. I mean, Local 58 hadn't really established itself as a like, you know, analog horror channel thing with all this different overarching narrative. This is how it started. And if I was going to be really critical about it, I think the first thing I'd ask myself is, what does this have to do with Local 58? Like, why did Local 58 broadcast this? Is this like their form of like ridiculousness, or like what kind of show? What was that? Like Tosh.0 or something like that. Like, what is the what's the significance of this? Because I'm at the beginning, it mentioned the Midnight Movie, but the way it glitches out makes it look like someone taped over the broadcast. But is Local 58 supposed to be found footage, or is it supposed to be what everyone received? Therein lies the conundrum. I will say though, as a typical standard horror short, yeah, it's a good horror short. Did everyone receive this movie? Because I don't think they used, I'm not aware of them using actual like VHS tapes for broadcasting. Like, I'm not aware of that. Either way, good work. Nice work. And this begins the venture into hell. Now we're gonna go to the next one. And I'm pretty sure the next one in the order, if I am not mistaken, the next one is the one that everyone knows. It's their most famous one. It's probably one of the best analog horror. I think it's probably the best analog horror video, period. It is Contingency. I think this right here is fully when he was in his bag on his second go, because it shows that Local 58 is a, I mean, it's a functional channel, but it also is like the sheer dread. Honestly, certified hood classic. And instantly, and one thing I'll show you that instantly, the branding is different. They're not using the logo that everyone knows. Anyway, up next, 3 a.m. end of broadcast day. And the music's glitching. This concludes our broadcast day. I love how the music is not even, the music is weaving in and out. Also, wait. Some would say this is foreshadowing. You notice the image in the background, specifically where this image was taken. Some would say there is some foreshadowing here. Oh, U.S. Department for the Preservation of American Dignity. What a weird... what a... And you know what? I really hate bringing current politics into things, even though sometimes it's really necessary. But this shit is exactly what would be in America right now. Like, I will genuinely not be surprised if in the next year and a half, this was like a real department or something similar in name. Contingency message reel. To be used only in the event of United States complete surrender to insurmountable enemy forces. But what could insurmountable enemy forces mean? All right. Do not use after the 13th of November, 1970. Contingency message will now begin. Please comply with the following instructions. God bless America. Oi. The worst has come to pass. Despite the sacrifices of our citizens and the might of our armed forces, the United States has been forced to surrender to her enemy. Imagine, I'm gonna say this a lot, but like, imagine how bad it must be for them to have to say this. Though they may occupy our borders, our streets, and our homes, the enemy will never occupy our spirit. That is why all Americans are now called upon to act to preserve the memory of the United States, clear and bright, untarnished and uncompromised. Know that I have already taken action in the company of family and loved ones. Now, all Americans, every man, woman, and child are called upon to act before the moment passes by. Wow. The fact that he's on the... It's the fact that he said that he's already taken action. So it's like, oh yeah, by the time you're seeing this, I'm dead. That's how united resolve echoed through history. Even in defeat, we refuse to yield. Even in defeat, we claim victory. And that's Lyndon B. Johnson as well. Now, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna make sure so I don't appear a dumbass. Actually, hang on. Let me just make sure, because how long was Lyndon Johnson president for? When was he president until? It was 1973, right? Or was it like when he died? 1973 is when he died, is it not? Oh shit, he died like 4 years after. Oh, okay, so it was until, let me just make sure. Yeah, 1969. And it said the tape was not to be used after 1970, November. So something's not adding up. Something's not adding up. All right, here we go. Act immediately. Honor liberty by taking the final and greatest liberty of all. It's a privilege to be called to action. You take America with you. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in chat are probably going to be like, yeah, I'll take America with me. America goes to hell with me. What's your favorite Stanley Kubrick film? Full Metal Jacket. We will each be remembered. Use the method most available to you at this time. Your courage will inspire others. There is nothing to fear. The time has come. Access to a loaded firearm is ideal. Place muzzle upward to roof of mouth. Thank you. Bro, it says thank you. It'd be like, imagine the announcement would be like, all right, place the muzzle. Yep. The whole of the gun, by the way. No, not the wrong side. No, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Muzzle, turn around. Yep, upwards. Roof of your mouth. Yep, in your mouth. No, not outside. Inside your mouth. Yeah, open your mouth. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, now just make sure you have your finger here, over here. Now about a couple of pounds of pressure, it should be good. Thank you very much. Oh, what did I even say? Your country needs you to say goodbye with pride. Your local law enforcement has been ordered to ensure you're compliant. It is against the law to delay. This message will repeat until there are none to read it. That is such a hard line. Imagine like this is the final broadcast. Like turn on the TV. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter what channel. It doesn't matter where you watch it. Every single channel is just broadcasting this. And this is the final broadcast ever in the US. If there is time, victory position. The fact that it says if there is time. Oh my God. Yeah, regarding your children, tend to them before yourself. Use a calm tone of voice. Everyone can do their part. You can do it, guys. Infants and pets, the smallest page.
Hi everyone. Long time no see. Hi.
God! Oh my God! Thank you for the subtitle. Oh. I'm not going to imagine see. And I think what's messed up about it is that you have to do, it says access to a loaded firearm is ideal. It's basically the end of The Mist. It's the end of The Mist. Sorry for spoiling the movie ending for you guys, but it's basically like that. Because it's not like, oh yeah, suffocate them or painless. You have to blow their brains out. Oh man, what a hardcore. The 51st state is not a place. I love how that was the limit. It would be really funny though. What if someone gained control of like ABC and CBS and NBC? Actually, not even that. No. What if someone just got control of Fox News and did that shit? What if someone just went, all right, Fox News, GB News. What if they got control of it and that actually was the case, and they forged Trump's signature as well? That was. Technical difficulties. We apologize for the interruption. Correction. Oh, you could see in the event of accidental public broadcast. So yeah, this was since 1975. Earlier today, the station aired what appeared to be a warning message from a US government agency. This has been confirmed as a hoax. Local 58 apologizes for any confusion that may have resulted. To which, yes, we do not condone this kind of violence. We're just asking questions. We're just asking questions. We're only asking questions, all right? All right, Twitch? All right, Twitch staff members? We're only asking questions. Oh, and there it is. Apology card for 1975. Power relays down before broadcasting card image. And that right there is Contingency by Chris Straub. And I think this is where this is quintessential analog horror. This is pinnacle analog horror. This right here is the peak. This right here is legitimately the peak. It has everything. It has everything. It looks like a real broadcast that would happen back then. Yes, there's some issues with the dates and everything, like Lyndon B. Johnson potentially not being president by the time this message goes through, because it's not to be used after the time of death. But it's such what is insurmountable enemy forces? That's the scary part. What the hell are insurmountable enemy forces? What did we lose to that is forcing everyone in the country, not just the men, but the women, the children, the pets, the babies? What is so bad that is forcing everyone to have to go to their homes, go into their backyard, get a pillow down, lay down, and then put a gun in their mouth and fire up? That is heart-wrenching. The Super League became a reality. Oh, yeah, well, that'll be in the UK. Then that's how we know the game is gone. And also, what I really liked about it is the sense of dread as well. It's escalating because you're like, oh, you think it's a normal broadcast where it's like, oh, you must act now, where you must be the patriots. It's all about the patriots keeping the spirit of America alive and well within you, only within you. And I've already taken action, and you will be taking action soon. So you're like, oh, well, what action is it? Protesting, going out and with signs and everything. I want you to die. It's the way it gets so intense where it's Like, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. I expect all of you to die. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Contingency is the best. And it's also this fact that way it's like, oh yeah, so you die. And also, with children, just tell them everything's going to be okay. Lie to them. Tell them it's all going to be okay, then blow their brains out. I just watched an overstimulating edit of Our Only. It was awesome. Are you sure you're not referring to mine? Anyway, that was Contingency. And that right there is just, it was just really, really good. I don't have any bad things to say about it. It was just really bloody good. Anyway, the next one on the list goes by the name of Weather Service. Now this one, I think around this time is the time where the series started to find its theme, the bag, if you will, with regards to the moon. I always like the music for Local 58. Oh, already? Swear to God you can hear people. Hold on. Yeah, you can hear ambience. The County Weather Service has issued a warning for a meteorological event. This warning is effective immediately and continues until sunrise tomorrow morning. Damn. The fact that it instantly starts with this as well. It's instant, just like, oh yeah, so everything's fucked. Citizens are advised not to observe this event with the naked eye. What about with sunglasses? Oh! Okay. Tonight, at 2:15 a.m. What did that say? What did that say? See, this is, I also like that how this preys on those old channel broadcasts that BBC used to do early in the morning. Like, because this happens a lot. Yeah, blood of the, yep. Civil danger. How is it escalated in the space of like 10 seconds? Sorry, I'm just gonna get quick scan. Yeah, in the space of like 10 seconds, how is it escalated already? The County Weather Service has issued the following correction for the weather warning in effect. It's much worse. For your sake, oh! Yep. And then, for your safety, remain indoors. Do not look at the night sky. More information to follow. However, yeah, the meteorological event is safe for all to view. Warning has been lifted. I appreciate that this also shows that the channel's very much compromised, because it's the same thing that happened with Contingency. Like, someone saying, "Oh yeah, now kill yourself. Now look at the moon." I love how it's in all caps as well. Go outside now. Can you read this? Look at the moon. Do not look at the moon. Stay inside, don't look at the night sky. I appreciate that it's like the channel's getting fought for control. There's two different studios that are fighting for control of the channel. Face away from all windows. Avoid mirrors. Do not look up. There was nothing there. Oh. Okay, so now it's not red. What are you gonna say now? It's in the light. The moon came in. He found me. Through the mirror. Moonlight white. White like eyes. Not light but blood. I drowned in him. I drowned in him. The blood moon. If you are afraid, we will look together. There it is. The frame. Looks delicious. Also, I swear that was people. Wait, that was people screaming. Hold on. That was people screaming. I've heard that exact scream.mp3, like crowd screaming.mp3. Hold on. Yep, that's screaming. Did you not realize that? Yeah, what? No, of course I realized that. I'm just pointing it out for people who didn't. And that was weather service. That was weather service. And I love how this is where it established. Wait, first I'm just gonna disconnect this. It's pissing me off. That was pissing me off. I had to disconnect it. But yeah, that was weather service, and I appreciate that this is now when shit hits the fan, or shit at least is beginning to hit the fan, because with this specific broadcast, it establishes that the moon is not what it seems. So you are saying that to survive the world of Local 58, you just have to be blind? Yeah, you need to be deaf and blind. It's not, you think your eyes are safe? You think your eyes are safe? Also, yes, I know you can go frame by frame. I'm just not doing that because that's long. But yeah, it's like, I was the one who was telling people about that. But yeah, with weather service, I like, I really, really like the fact that it also established that the channel is very much not in control of like the people you think it's in control of. Like the emergency alert system overtaking it twice and then showing something completely contradictory. Like they're constantly warning you, do not look, don't look, don't look, don't look, do not look outside. And then you look outside and then your body just like exits through your intestines or something like that. This is how it hits the fan, and I appreciate that. I think that's really, really cool. Anyway, that was weather service. We continue our binge with the station ID. It's only 19 seconds. Well, let's just look at it. I like the Local 58 music. I don't know why they just analog horror. This is the trailer, the channel trailer. Look away. It does not matter. There are other receivers. Safety in numbers. Yep. That one's not much. That is just to introduce the series. But the next full broadcast goes by the name of Show for Children. 476 megahertz. All right, here we go. It is Show for Children. All right, also, let me just quickly do something real quick. Let's do it from this playlist. There we go. Yes. Yes. Candle code reference. And the first thing you notice is that the company's logo is more modern. Look at that. Shame it doesn't have the music though. Why is a show for children at 4:15 a.m. though? Like most channels don't even start until like 7. You're watching Local 58. Why did they think that this is a... Why did they think that this was like appealing to children? Imagine seeing that at 4 a.m. Like you sneak downstairs and you turn on the TV and this is the first thing that you see when you switch on the TV, this big ass smile on his face. And Thimble picked this as Cadaver. Now Cadaver is a character that Chris Job created way before Local 58. So it's actually really, really cool that he introduces more of his characters in Local 58 from other productions. Hungry ass, what am I done for? What I'm saying. Hey, hey. I love that moon staring at him. There is coochie in that grave. Oh yeah. Let's go check for that coochie, that big pussy. They must have had the time of their life in there. like Jesus, death by snoo. How did he get scared though? Is that like an animated character seeing an IRL character or something? No, I'm just like, is that not yourself? Bro, that scarred him so badly, now it's cold. Also, one thing I just noticed is that, I mean, I think it's part of it, but you know how the parallax effect is just, there's a parallax effect and everything? That moon looks a lot closer. Alright. See, look! I swear to God, the moon was not this close last time he looked inside. That moon's still looking at him. I don't think the angle was there the first time. Let me check. No, it wasn't. Bruh. Like that. And then the skeleton appears again. Like, why is it Alan there? That moon does not look happy. Oh! And there it is! That moon's a lot closer now. That moon's a lot closer now. I like the attention that they specifically went and made sure that this like log was just there so you can see that the moon's in front of it. The moon's very much in front of it. It's very close. What if you just edit a picture of the moon just with the with the eye emoji? Let's take a look. I notice how the moon's not watching there. And it's a cave. So imagine being a child watching this. What? Where's the charm? Did the channel get hijacked again? Yeah, that TV's turning off. Did he fall or jump? Oh, bro, he leaped right in. He went into the Nutty Putty cave. We've seen this before. I mean, obviously we have, but we've seen this move before. Face up, feet together. You know what that means. So it doesn't even show like the rest of the outside here. Now, how the hell did the moon get there? And he's dead. The end. And I don't know whether you guys caught that, but I'll play that again. So he's dead, right? Like, properly dead. So, couple of things about this. First and foremost, the mouth is much bigger. The eyes move towards, the eyes start looking towards you, and it's much more colorful. Like, I don't know whether you guys can see, but look closely at the eyes. Clown urinal. Home of challenge pissing. So yeah. So that begs the question. Why did they broadcast that? Like, what was the need? What was the use? Why did they choose that is what they wanted to broadcast? Also, like, show for children is not a way any normal human describes a kid's show. Maybe show for children is called that way because, I mean, was it called? Wait, hang on. Let me just make sure it was called that when it started. It was called Show for Children, right? Yeah, it was called Show for Children, and it said Show for Children at 4:15 a.m. What if it was the entity being like, I guess, let's just call the entity like the moon trademark, right? What if it's constantly wrestling for control of the channel by giving conflicting information and stuff that will benefit it? What if that was its way of trying to get to children, thinking that they'd be awake at 4:15, like they'll wake up, they'll sneak down, and they'll go watch something like this? Because I don't think there was any repeats. I don't think Local 58 was that kind of channel that would broadcast repeats. See you later, 307. So, with that being said, maybe that was just like a miscalculation by the entity trademark about when children will be watching. Because it just dies. He just dies, and then the clown's looking at you and it glitches out. So yeah, that was hasn't it been settled that the entities, whatever that TV head man is? I mean, I don't think it's been settled, but that's a leading theory. Because the thing is that different monsters are made in Local 58. There's different monsters and different entities. Maybe they're just minions of the moon. Anyway, that was Show for Children. Not many more notes that I could really make about that other than just like the creepy clown, the usage of cadaver, and like they're really going in on the whole moon thing. Are the chips flavored? I'm not having chips. Anyway, that was Show for Children. Let's go watch the very next thing, which is a look back. Hey. God, I love all the branding. It straight to says we've always been here. Oh. We send signals to ourselves through their domain. Did we really believe they wouldn't add their own? Uh-oh. A public eye. Oh wait, all these paintings.
Your destination has moved.
What do you mean your destination has moved? That's not what it said before. Don't touch that down now, we're just getting started. Now, we've seen a look back, right? Now we're at this point of Local 58. I'm going to mention this right now. I think it helps a lot that Chris Straub has lived through the analog era. That's what's missing from a lot of analog horror. A lot of analog horror is just straight up PowerPoint presentations with a VHS filter on them. The reason why this works is that this is plausible as something you would see on TV. Literally analog TV as a format. And a lot of people don't understand that. I think a lot of people they like the VHS aesthetic. They like the aesthetic of like taping things. But this is what Local 58 and Gemini do that no other series does, and it's use the format of analog TV to influence the programming and make it more lived in and real. Like I've said before, Local 58 works because Chris Straub is old. He's lived through it. So it's not like, you know how it's like Gen Z going through the whole oh my god, Frutiger era thing. While it's really nice and wholesome to see the younguns get into the Frutiger era aesthetic, a lot of them don't get it as well. A lot of them are like, why can't things look like they looked like before they were born? A lot of people in like late Gen Z and Gen Alpha looking into the whole trend of Frutiger era, right? And Y2K and everything. And because they hadn't lived through it, they see the vibes first and then practicality later. Like, I like looking at Frutiger era and Y2K type designs because, I mean, I'd just been born around then and, especially the Frutiger era, I was a kid. And that was what we had. That was the main thing. It was ubiquitous, like, back then. Now that I'm older, I don't know, guys. It's like seeing a lot of people unfortunately misunderstand it. Like, they think it's all the graphics of dolphins and futuristic cities and all that stuff. It's not. It's really not. You know what the peak of Frutiger era was? Windows 7. And that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people. They're like, oh, but what about all this elaborate? It was Windows 7. Windows 7 was where it peaked. But anyway, that's enough about me ranting about it. That's just something that I wanted to mention about analog horror. It's like everyone thinks Windows XP. No, XP, that's like the Y2K kind of era. It literally is Y2K when it started. Frutiger era, I mean, Windows literally named, I think between Vista, I think especially Vista and early 7 was Aero. They literally named the theme Aero. So like, that was the vibe. That was the vibe. Anyway, yeah, so, and people hated Windows 7. No, they hated Vista more than 7. People were like, 7 does some useful stuff because Microsoft really went in with the marketing for Windows 7. I specifically remember back in the day where they were talking about, I don't know whether you guys had seen that, you know the I'm a PC ads? Where it's like, I'm a PC and Windows 7 was my idea. And you're like, no, it wasn't. But yeah, it was those ads where it showed that Windows 7 could do a bunch of things. Like, I remember begging my parents for a laptop with Windows 7 when I was younger because Windows 7 was like the first ones that could, Windows 7 was like the first operating system where you could grab a program, you could grab a software, drag it to the top right corner, and it automatically fills the space. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, Windows, a lot of things that you take for granted on Windows 10 or 11 didn't exist before 7. It didn't exist before 7. Like, Windows 7 literally had the icons at the bottom, shaking the window for all the windows to disappear, all that stuff. People talk about, I'm not talking about the I'm a Mac and I'm a PC one. I'm talking about the specific ads that, because Apple did that to make fun of Windows when Windows was making those ads saying I'm a PC, right? Like, the Apple made those ones to make fun of Microsoft. That was when they were at peak beefing. When the PC thing first happened, it was when Windows 7 launched. And Windows 7 was like, oh yeah, I'm a PC and Windows 7 is my idea and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah. Sorry, that was a side tangent that I wanted to go to. I want to make a whole stream or a video talking about Free to Go Era. It'll be really fun. Anyway, that was a look back. We've already looked back. Let's go to the future and go to the next one, which is a classic, real sleep. Why did broadcast... Okay, yeah, but seriously though, why are they broadcasting real sleep at 3 p.m.? Alright, let's go sleep. Oh! Wait. Sorry. This video cassette is non-transferable. It is intended solely for the personal use of Gerhard Philipp. So this specific thing... Actually, wait. So you're telling me that they teethed the tape and they're broadcasting the contents of that tape? Try the Thought Research Initiative. Right. So did they actually broadcast this? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. Because it glitched into this again. Is there someone taping over it? Section 1. Myth versus fact. Turn to page 7 in your workbook. Turn to page 394. 394. Myth or fact? Dreaming is... Alright. Chat, we have to answer these questions. Myth or fact? Dreaming is necessary for regular sleep function. Myth or fact? It was myth. Myth. The answer is myth. It's fact. Modern medicine agrees that REM, rapid eye motion sleep, is necessary for mental health. Unless you're a streamer, that is true. While dreaming can occur during REM sleep, it is merely correlational, not causational. Myth or fact? Dreams contain symbolism that can predict the future. I think Gemini also did this. I always have this feeling like, you know, when you have a dream and the dream is like really realistic, right? When you have like a really realistic dream and then it happens and you're like, oh, I wish I could predict the lottery numbers. But it's still, hey, that's not a myth. The symbols in dreams arise from the unconscious mind assigning narrative meaning to a neurochemical waste filtration process. It was the 80s. All these scientists wanted any excuse to keep using cocaine. Speaking of medication, precognition is a lie. Myth or fact? Sleep allows the body and mind to heal and recover. Heal? Healing? What am I, a magician? I can't heal my body. What if I break my leg in 5 pieces? Can I just sleep that off? Imagine someone seeing that and they're just like, wait a minute. So that means I can just jumps off the top floor of a building, lands at the floor. But then again, it won't heal because you're never going to wake up from that sleep. Maybe they do have a point. 8 hours of sleep per night is beneficial for both body and mind. Yes, chat. Yeah. Yeah, chat. 8 hours of sleep per night. It's beneficial. You guys getting your 8 hours sleep? You guys getting 8 hours? Wow, Thaf, when are you gonna do that? Yesterday. However, these benefits are greatly diminished by the frantic, nonsensical images and auditory hallucinations we call dreaming. Dreaming is the vestige of a primitive mind. Hey. That's fucked up. Alright, the Kleitman map. Turn to page 9 in your workbook. Kind of miss watching these kind of documentaries, like old 1970s and 1990s documentaries during biology lessons at school or chemistry lessons, because you're just making the notes and the textbooks. You know what would be you know what low-key would be like a really cool job, like a really cool, interesting job? Writing a textbook. That must be awesome. Our studies have allowed us to zero in on the neural pathways that dreams exploit in the subconscious mind. So you're telling me that you could make my dreams lucid? A Kleitman map is an index of electric activity in the brain burdened by dream stimuli. Once mapped, this activity can be triggered by other control stimuli, including via the visual cortex. The opposite effect can be induced by using the inverse of the Kleitman map. The teacher rolls in the TV and you watch a documentary for a lesson. Oh, that one is good. No more dreaming. This is what restful, real sleep looks like. Yeah, none of that woke shit. None of that woke dreaming nonsense. What, you guys got dreams? You guys got dreams to quit your retail job? You guys got dreams to become a full-time artist selling NFTs, your crypto wallet and everything? You got dreams? Ugh, that's woke. Ugh, that's literally the cringiest thing you could possibly dream of. Keep dreaming, buddy. What's the wildest dream y'all have had? Oh, I got one. But it's not really wild, it's more of a thing. I had a dream that a Nino who had telekinetic powers was trying to kill me. Yeah, this was after a session in which I was writing a bunch of things for like video and lore and stuff. It was a really weird dream because it was way too realistic. I've talked about this on streams in the past, and it was really odd and really worried me, made me really concerned. It was literally just, I was running away and Nina was throwing cars and shit with a mind. You know how scary that is? Running away from someone with I've had very realistic dreams of like an adversary trying to like either fight me or capture me, or I have to like run away from them. And it's one of those dreams that plays out like an action movie every single time without fail. Like I'd be like kidnapped or I'll be chained up or something, and I'll be like, psst, hey, can you like get me out of here? And they'll be like, no, and then I have to like break myself out. But the way I break myself out is like really, really scuffed, because since it's a dream, you don't really feel anything. I'd be doing shit to just get myself like broken out, and then I would start fighting. But the thing is, when you're dreaming, every time you are fighting or you are running, it's like you're punching through water. So, and it still works as well, because I remember I had a dream where I punched someone really slowly and then they went flying across the room. As a kid, I dreamt about Obama having my mum at gunpoint. What Obama? Why it's Obama? We're like, let me be clear. Oh man, Obama, I can't believe Obama would do this. Oh my god. Yeah, my dreams are just like really weird. There was one dream where There was one dream where we were playing like a realistic kind of blade and sorcery kind of game. It was myself and Hack, and the issue was that Hack was enormous, right? Hack was in kaiju size, and we were telling him to calm down so that, you know, we could actually have fun trying to liberate a city from like its evil tyrannical ruler. So they kept Hack just kept squashing like the enemies and some of the allies, and we were all just looking at him just like, can you not? Can you stop? It was really weird. Anyway. Hot. Behave. Typical Hack activities. Crazy you can remember dreams in that detail. Listen, I write narrative stuff for a living and video work. I remember a lot of stuff. Does anyone else have frequent dreams about being in really shitty restrooms? No? I had a dream where a YouTuber fell down a hole, so I looked for her clone and made that clone climb on the ladder so that YouTuber would fly up Minecraft style. That's actually, you've made me double take. I remember a dream of a similar-ish plot where I fell down like this. It was like a post-apocalyptic type world or whatever, and I was in like a sewer / hole thing, and I look at the other side, other corner, and I see a clone of myself, but like he had glowing blue eyes instead of red eyes, and also it was like he was basically like a robot or like a yeah, it was basically like a really realistic robot with had skin details and everything, but his voice was modulated, and yeah, it was really weird. I remember having that dream, and then at the end of the dream, he sacrificed himself to get me out of there, and I woke up just like, you know the ones where you just wake up and you just stare at the ceiling for a couple of minutes like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? I have a lot of dreams of like friends or OCs sacrificing themselves for me. Or me sacrificing myself for them. Huh. Anyway. Alright. Did it say close the workbooks? Alright. Alright, chat. Close your workbooks and watch the screen. No two minds are alike. This instructional video was customized for you using the personalized climber map from your work 6 sleep session. Sequence 1, visual calibration. Stare directly at the center of your television. I would make that joke again. I would make the joke again that I made the last time we watched this. But I won't. Also, looking at this face is so scary. I don't like it. Sequence 2. Cortical memory. Oh god, what a classic. It's not really affecting me. Alright, here we go. Sequence 3. Here it is. Ablation of subconscious. Listen to the phrase and repeat out loud. There are no faces. It literally, I'm not gonna lie, when I made this, right, when I initially made an edit of this, and I'm not going to lie, it works exactly with it. It genuinely works exactly with the beatbox. No bullshit.
There are no faces.
Repeat it loud.
There are no faces. There are no faces. There are no faces. There are no faces.
I continue.
There are no faces.
There are no faces.
There are no faces.
There are no faces.
There are no faces. faces.
There are no faces. Oh, there are faces. There are faces now. All right, I don't think chat's brainwashed enough. We're gonna do that one more time.
There are no faces. 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 There are no faces.
Oh, well, there are faces now. I would make the joke again, but you guys have seen it many times. I'm already making it for the video. All right, anyway. All right, sequence 4, accepted. You can still see the face. Read each phrase without read. Huh? Wait, hold on. It's like, what does that mean? All right, chat, I would like you to follow my lead. Look at the ground. Look up. Look at the ground. Look up. Look to your left. Look to your right. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. Look left. Look up. Look left. Look right. Look up. Now look at your own face. I got you there. Like, wait a minute. I'm looking at my nose. It's not your own face. It's not your own face. Oh. Oh, there's lots of there are no faces. I love how you can see the face. I know. I love how you can see the face just like in the background. Hold on. We see when we die. There are no faces. Look, you can see the face. What do you mean? There are no faces. If you don't see a face, then you stupid. Most patients report a night of dreamless sleep after only one viewing of this video cassette. Consult your technician if you're experiencing delayed results and/or unwanted side effects. Unwanted side effects like do not see a doctor. What do they mean, do not see a doctor? Like, oi. Like, wait a minute. Like, you just told me to consult someone, and now you're saying not to see a doctor. Why are you hijacking? Why does it keep hijacking this thing? Well, this is America. If you see a doctor, you'll go into debt. Oh, that is true. Also, you can see the face in the credits. It's like, wait a minute. I don't see a face. Like, oh, if you don't see a face, then you eat ass. It's like, I see a face. I see a face. Do you see a face? Anyway, that was Real Sleep. I think a lot of people that took the trend of analog horror and walked with it, I think they used Real Sleep for the reference point. I think Real Sleep was the main reference point because this one is a more traditional scientific video, but again, it works because of like it being an educational vid. But once again, it begs the question, just like the very first one, how relevant is this to like Local 58's own broadcast? Does this mean this is more affecting everyone then? Considering this video cassette is supposed to be for private usage, and somehow Local 58's either gotten a hold of it or it's been taped over. Anyway, that was Real Sleep. On to our next one. Well, as of this playlist ending, this was the latest one. It's time for Skywatching. Like, this video definitely popularized the creepy instructional video thing that people use ad nauseum because a lot of it's the same thing. Oh, look at that lens flare. Oh, look at this logo with the fanciest animation. Tonight. Skywatching at midnight? And then an old city council meeting. Then paid program. Ah! Local 58 trying to break up. Skywatching! Oh, never mind. Is that VCOSD mono?
$25 child support payments.
Thank you, Finny Fox. Orion the belt. I just realized I can do this shit IRL. Maybe I will film something like this for the main channel video. Because there is there's a park that's near to me that has an extremely wide open clear space and a clear view of the night sky, and I can see the stars. There's no light pollution. I think maybe I'll actually do some sky watching for this video. And he had to do it with this camera as well. Pleiades. Or Pleiades. Pleiades nuts. It's really windy. So is this essentially supposed to be like a host or something? Because it's sky watching with Hank or something, and I'm like, but where's Hank? Small interesting factoid: stargazing / sky watching is a bit easier to do in colder weather due to the cold making atmospheric distortion weaker. That's good to hear or to know. Oh, that shot of the moon's great. His throne. Whose throne? Hack's throne? Why do you want to sit on the moon? Actually, don't answer that, because you would. Okay. Is this them attempting to zoom in? I can't remember from watching Sky. Dude, how did they get that close? Wait, no, how did they actually get that close? His throne. Wow, what does he have on his throne? Oh, that's true. Wait a minute. That's true. What does he have on the throne? I bet he doesn't have as much stuff on his throne as I do. Exclamation mark throne. Nudge. Nudge. I'm gonna die alone. Oh my god, that's pretty damn close. What kind of camera does this? I mean, okay, there's telephoto lens, and then there's like a straight up, this is a straight up telescope, dude. You know how far away the moon is? Imagine you just see like an alien just chilling there, just going, hello! Like, hello, human! Now he gets mad close. God damn. Oh my god, the moon's alive. The moon's alive! The freaking thing's alive! Is this feed from a space satellite? No. It's from the park. They're just watching it. I couldn't even get this close with my telescope that I have. Well, maybe the moon is allowing them to get so close that they can have a look at the moon. They can gaze at it. together. Bro, there's like a big, oh my God, it's a triangle. Oh. And now, oh. Hold on. Dorito on the moon. Yeah, that's definitely what they wanted to see, because how has this happened? Or maybe the moon is getting closer. How did it get so close? Where's the moon? Bro, imagine how brutal of a flashback that would be. Ah. Yeah, that's a bit close. Yep. Oh, and he's kneeling as well, yep. Rejoice. Produced in cooperation with the Civil Broadcasting Authority. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to rejoice at something like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's really scary. So was that just not supposed to broadcast? That was the moon hijacking the broadcasters being like, hey, I'm here. You wanted to see me? you wanted to see me? Anyway, that was sky watching. If the moon got that close, wouldn't the tides get incredibly fucked up? Yeah, but you have to remember, the moon is kind of built different. I think all of these broadcasters is the moon just hijacking the channel. Imagine being the owner of Local 58. Like, you keep getting trolled. You keep getting trolled by the channel where it's like, all right, let me just focus. Like, please, for the love of God, please, let me just focus on my broadcast day. And every single time they try to have a good, honest broadcast, the moon's like, no. Should have enabled MFA. That's what I'm saying, bro. You've got Authy, you've got Google Authenticator, you've got Microsoft Authenticator. Why aren't they doing that? Are they stupid? Anyway, that was sky watching, and now, I mean, if it wasn't clear before, it's very clear now that the moon is a very big problem. The moon is a very big problem. God, imagine just the owner just like, you go to the boardroom while it's broadcasting and they're like, sir, there is an unauthorized broadcast going on Local 58 right now in this area, in the Idaho area. And the owner's just like, is it that moon again? Is it that cheese ball? Is it that stupid cheese ball again? Sorry, sir. It looks like they're trying to look at the moon. Fuck's sake! Fuck's sake! Pull the plug! At what point do you just say pull the plug on the channel? The moon is cheese is meant to affect the lactose intolerant people. Maybe that's why there's such a big issue. All right. Anyway, that was sky watching. And then after sky watching, there was a 2-year silence from Local 58. And then they suddenly returned with this.
Very same house, very same room. So you see, dead men do tell tales. Was she trying to explain it at all?
Also, Wallace and Gromit made me believe the moon was cheese as a kid. What are you talking about? It is cheese.
Well, I'd like to hear.
I ate it. It was delicious.
But it happened just the same.
So, is this the first time we've actually seen a legitimate, real broadcast from Local 58? Like, this is actually, isn't this canonically like the first time that we've actually seen, oh, Local 58 actually have a real broadcast. Real. It was AI. Real. Damn, look at that branding. Damn. Goodbye, analog. In accordance with FCG regulations, WCLV TV Local 58 will finally make the switch from analog to digital broadcast format starting tonight. And this is what I also like about it. There's an in-universe reason for Chris Straub to ditch the analog effect. Because now, I think the one thing about Local 58 up until now that's always been confusing is the time period. Like, the only way to really look into the time period was, I mean, it was just the logos. But now we have a date. Although they switched to digital in 2021, everyone was forced to do that shit in like 1894. Why did it take them so long? All the television sets will experience an interruption in service. Wait, we might still be on an old set. That's why. Need assistance? Analog TV owners may qualify to receive a free digital conversion kit. And the website is active. It's also something I appreciate about Local 58. They utilize the website as its own ARG thing. And that is Local 58. And there is 30 seconds to go. Oh! And I saw that. Alright. DTT announced graphics package 4x3. Prison Media acquisitions. Runtime 60 seconds. Alright. Damn, they queued it late. Yeah. Yeah. Local 58, you use it. Oh wait, this actually gives you a date for all the logos. Look. So this era, Contingency era, Show for Children era, Skywatching era, another cadaver animation. He lived! He lived! He lived! He lived! And then Local 50, so Local 58 was broadcasting in the noughties? Like that? And now we've got all this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that logo. The fucking MasterCard ass logo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! So we were on an older, I think we're on an older screen because look, the older one's breaking through. Look. You can kind of see the old logo like shaking a lot. Yep, there it is. Announcement. The station will not be participating in digital conversion at this time. If you are viewing this message, your TV... Yep, I mean, it made sense. We're gonna stay analog. Betrayal. I, the one you watch. I, the always hear. They make you thought from pieces. They eat something. All knives, thought-shaped needles. They dream themselves in knives. The window. Oh, there's the emergency alert system. I think that's just the moon. I think it's the moon trying to get people. Because... think about it, they may be losing the grasp on the people like they did before, so they're just telling them, look, go outside, go outside! Oh, well, there it is. Unthinking, they move to cut his throat, only to make pizza, 1,000 mouths. Yeah? If he is silenced, we will speak for him. Hey, can't be doing that. What if he said something really, what if he said something really, really weird? It's not speaking for him. Signs and wonders. Flood our little sky. No stars above us. Only ooh, bars. Waiting to open. There are other receivers. Whoa! Timing? What's this? Warning! Federal law. Wait, U.S. Department of the Dignity. Wait, this doesn't have the dignity thing. Wait, does it? What logo is this? It says Health and Human Services, and then the Homeland Security. And that's it. And that was the digital transition. There's not even like any credits anymore. That's what I appreciate. Like there's no credits. It just ends now. Like Chris Job has decided to like do everything in character, and now we do the live stream. We've got 2 more to look at, and one of them is the close live stream, the close mission. Now this one's gonna be a bit boring-ish because unfortunately, this kind of thing, oh shit, my old VODs recommended after this. Unfortunately, with this one specifically, it only really worked if you were there at the time, with this one in particular, because it was kind of a stream, but Chris Job didn't know that YouTube screws you over. So it was a countdown to a YouTube countdown to a stream countdown to this. This was like, it's one of the ones where this one only really worked live. Right, here we go. I'm gonna put my feet up on my desk, but you won't be able to. But you won't be able to see it. I'm gonna relax and watch the close mission. Hold on, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay. Wait, move the microphone. See, look, there's like a stream for a stream. All right, on the desk. All right. Oh yeah. Ah yes. The live stream. Cometary Lander Orbiter Survey Expedition. Mission to 57838 Eidolon. Live stream starting in 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Now, nothing really happens. You're gonna have to skip to when the live stream actually starts, or at least when something happens in the countdown. Also, yes, Chris Job confirmed that well, there was more Local 58 on Shorts. Alright, here we go. The stream has began, and it's landing in 26 minutes. I thought this was a nice, inventive way of doing a attention-filled sequence, where, I mean, it was, it's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown that sells this one pretty hard. I think the only issue is that this one, like I said, this one only really worked so well because it was live. Rewatching it's really, rewatching it's really scuffed. Oh yeah. Someone is talking. Like the live episode of Inside Number 9. Pretty much. Do you want me to skip through it, by the way? Also, yeah, notice that it's now widescreen. Because I think part of it was also like looking at chat freaking out and going batshit. I place your bets. I bet nothing is gonna happen in the end. Well, don't spoil it. This microphone is awful. What do they use for it? Like a Logitech webcam microphone? Hey, don't diss Logitech microphone. Don't diss Logitech webcams. The C920 is still the GOAT till this day. Maybe they just use the scuffed version, like the scuffed Logitech controller used to control Ocean Gate. Alright. I really don't trust this guy. It's been a while since I've seen this. I think I'm gonna skip to the next peak because there is a face. I think with 9 minutes left. Wow, I can't believe you can co-cast. Wait, what? What the fuck? You can only hear some of the words. I'm noticing that it's like making more of a face from this. Hold on. We might get an iconic shot. Oh, we're close to getting the shot, guys. Where's Gerald? Where is he? I'm ready for the frame. Hey! Oh my god, guys, it's Gerald! Oh yes! God damn! Look how, oh my goodness. And then landing on that, that's a planet, bro, you're landing on. Oh. Wait, hold on. There's 4 minutes left. Alright. Okay, so we're heading towards a... I think it's a door. What could I seize before dying? I'm a bit disappointed at the end, but look, the rock's got a door on it. And it's landing in 1 minute. Alright, putting your feet on the table is a bit too relaxing. I might drop off, which I don't want to do. Is that a crane? And also, yes, they couldn't get better mics. Dude, it's in space. Well, you think they're gonna go into space with an Audio-Technica AT2020 and an XLR microphone? You really think they're gonna do that? Hmm. 20 seconds. What even happened at the end? I can't even remember what happened at the end, but I remember the end being like, that's it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! We landed! Okay, hold on. Feel the ground. There we go. Alright, so they made it. Oh! They made it! Wait. I'm just waiting for something to happen. It's pretty long. Why is there a door? We don't know yet. But it's in one of the things that looked like the moon. But it was Gerald. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh. Yep. Yep, we just got sent flying. Yeah, we just got sent flying. I genuinely thought those glitches were like Shutterstock stock images. We got decked so hard. And that's it. That's close. Now, people thought that that was the last of it, but I was like, nah, that can't be the last of it. There's gonna be more. There is gonna be more. But we still got 2 more to do, so let's do NSSA3, a typical. So whoever was manning that camera dead now? Yes. Why is there a thing called Five Nights at Epstein? Don't even bother. I don't give a shit. You can't even see the text. Like, you can't even see the text. It's like this is like pressing the F25 key. There's like quotes going in. Oh my god. I've also put the volume down for it. Wait, let me put the volume down for you guys. Like, this is music. The beat go off? Oh, there's the logo with the A logo. And that was it. That was it. The beat go off. I think this is around the time where he's like going in on the law, honestly. This seems like the time where they're going for law. Alright, the last one. The last one for the day. Night Walk. It's the latest one, technically, the latest mainline one. There are shorts, but I will just go through Night Walk. Was this one trying to get to digital? It could have been, considering it was the old logo. Also, look how HD it looks. Oh man. Damn, they're not even on air for too long. Or maybe they've been on air a while and they're just doing this now.
As the last glimmer of sunlight dissolves on the horizon.
What? Wait, did you say the last glimmer of...
Then stride.
Man, I wish we had sunlight. It's way too quiet now, hold on. Gotcha. Aliens.
Mason County, West Virginia. Known for its share of strange occurrences and mysteries that border on the supernatural, even the occult. The ghost stories in Mason stretch back 100 years or more, as early as its founding by missionaries. The region is home to what some call the most haunted cities in America.
The most haunted cities, did you say? You're not talking about Washington, D.C.? There's ghouls there.
Overnight. An urban legend unique to the county. The Woman in Profile. A local newspaper printed the first instance of the story in 1961.
That does look like Two-Face. I mean, we've seen what it looks like, so...
The Woman in Profile first appeared in a police blotter.
I also appreciate that it's like, it feels like a documentary, yeah.
Authorities in Lasker City sought a person of interest who may have been the sole witness to the murder of Hannah Birch, a student at Maple Grove University. Witnesses described a woman standing in the courtyard, looking intently into the sky at something.
Bruh.
When approached by onlookers, the woman moved away into the shadows, her gaze still fixed upwards. Then she disappeared entirely, without a trace.
Dead.
Since that night, there have been over 24 sightings of a woman who only appears in profile, her face upturned to the sky at twilight. Witnesses say the figure has even tried to...
There it is. Big fan. I was waiting for it. So we've watched this so many times, I'm just like... The Thor.
Witnesses say the figure has even tried to...
It's like the moon's putting me to bed. Anyway, there he is. This is I think this is like the final move to like found footage that Chris Job wanted to do. Dude, you can see its two faces from here. Like, it looks so scuffed. Even at the angle. Had no one tried to look at them at an angle that wasn't profile? Dude. Oh. Yep. There it is. Dude. This is how I knew he still got it. Because what the fuck is that supposed to be? A predator cannot differentiate between prey and accomplice. Safety in numbers. Remember, they mentioned safety in numbers at the very beginning. At the very beginning, it was one of the first things. But yeah, that was Nightwalk. And as of present, is the last and latest Local 58 joint, which I guess for now concludes our look into Local 58. That concludes it. So for those of you guys who are watching on the second channel, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave my thoughts when I do the main channel video, or watch the VOD for extended thoughts, and I'll see you guys in another video. All right, but for now, before we end, what we're gonna do is we are going to talk a bit about Local 58 as I guess as a full-on entity, and yeah, we'll talk about all of that before we end. So first and foremost, you see what I mean in terms of like the quality of Dennison Point, like the album, the fucking album I'm listening to. I don't know whether you guys can see it. Hold on. This album is fucking great. Why is it not? Also, you see what I mean with Local 58? Why is Spotify not working? I'm trying to get my... There it is. All right, anyway. Yes, so Local 58. We gotta watch Gemini next now. Now I'm feeling an itch to get to go through all of them, like, before we end stream, because I'm tired. I don't want to continue now because I want to dedicate this to just Local 58. I'm tired, but I think Gemini has to be next. I need to get to Gemini. I also need to get to Backrooms and stuff like that. But I feel like this is why I like Local 58 so much. Local 58 is just like, I guess it has everything right. It has it did everything right with regards to analog, like the formats, where it's like it's a channel. It's a channel that broadcasts weird shit. Local 58 is my favorite. The writing is so good. Yeah, it's just because it's scary. I mean, now we're going into a bit deeper territory than just like, you know, Contingency and stuff. But how do you top Contingency? You can't. You've already done the fact that America has to submit to insurmountable enemy forces. How do you continue from there? You cannot. It's not possible. Anyway, I'd love to talk more about Local 58, but I'll save that for the main channel video because I got stuff to say. I'll try and get this VOD out tonight, but I think it's time to end. Because tomorrow, we've got a big day tomorrow. We've got the State of Play, where they're going to definitely announce, like, okay, like, you're gonna get a FNAF game, we're gonna get DMC 6, we're gonna get Bloodborne, we're gonna get all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, we got the State of Play 24 hours from now, so I have to get myself rested up. Then another, then on Friday, we're gonna be playing some Minecraft horror mods. That's right, guys. That is right. Hopefully I can get my sound sorted out, but Friday, this weekend, we will be playing some Minecraft horror mods. So, with that being said, let's see who's live so we can raid them. Basil is live. Joel is live. What's Joel doing? Oh, Joel's like, just got raided. Who are we gonna raid? Who's a raid that I've never raided before? Oh, we need a Basil collab. Shrewing, actually. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm going to, I'm trying to think of anyone else I could raid. Just check in. Yeah, I'll raid Basil. I'll raid my recommended. I mean, I would raid Jabroni Mike, but he has a followers only chat. I tend to raid people that have open chat, so I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to raid Basil, and we're going to call it there. Hopefully my sound fixes, because I am still pissed. I'm really upset that sound wasn't working. Anyway, collect my moons. Collect my moon tapes. There we go. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. We'll be back tomorrow for the state of play. Oh, collect my faces. Fine. Collect my faces. Fine. I'll do that one instead. I think that one's better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. There is a short on T9 right now. There should be another T9 video this weekend. I'm gonna be very busy, but I will. Yeah, no, I'm happy with the stream today. I'll catch you later.